Hey, it's Tpok, back in true Remembrance. And when we left off, they were braiding hair, so. I did my little sister's hair for years, see? She never did learn how to do it for herself. Wait, you have a sister? Yes, I did. Ilya freezes up. I guess that was a no-no. Shouldn't have gone there. She said as much earlier. She wants to forget her family. And that means she wants to forget her sister too. La, would you mind if I asked you something personal? Oh, darling, you're so kind and sweet and gentle. So why do you talk like that? Huh? My speech, there a problem with it? Oh, no problem at all. It's just a little unusual, that's all. Oops, never thought about it. Unusual? I think she means totally weird. Great. Pops used to talk this way. That's why, I think. Pops? Your father, in other words? Wrong. Pops raised me, but he wasn't my father. Oh, I see. I can tell. You must have loved him so much. I did. Still do. So much. That's right. It hurts to even remember him, even now. Pops loved me. He gave me all he had. Did I love him just as much? Did I repay him for all he gave me? Really, I don't think so. And there we go, all done. She finishes by working the ribbons into my new braids. It's beautifully done, I can feel it. She hands me a mirror. No need, I already know. But I look anyway, and I see another self staring back at me. Yes. Very cute indeed. I'm embarrassed. So embarrassed that half of me wants to undo these braids right now. But the other half of me knows that's impossible. Ilya did such a wonderful job. I have no choice. Ilya, thank you so much. I'm going to bed now. See you tomorrow. Good night. Sleep tight. Rest well, my dear. I try to conceal the fact that I'm blushing. I fail. She pretends not to see and smiles, and smiles, and smiles. I close the door behind me. I cross the hall. There's an empty room. I'll sleep here tonight. There are a couple of fresh blankets. I brought them here earlier in preparation. I sit. I cover myself with them. Be warmer this way. Not by much. Every little bit helps. Cold in here. Too cold to sleep. So I start thinking about Ilya instead. How she learned cooking as a kid. How her little sister couldn't do her hair by herself. How she wants to forget her own family. Dark. Eyes closed. Body still. Mind racing. Can't tell where my body ends or where the dark begins. Floating in space. Unbounded. No, stop it. Rule number 1. Know that you are you. I repeat these words to myself, a mantra. That has no power, because Pops isn't around to take care of me anymore. What's that? Someone at the door, knocking. Oh, that brings me back. I'm here. Probably Ilya. Maybe something happened to her. Better go check. Okay, I'm coming. Blackiris. Don't know what I was expecting. It wasn't this. He gives me a long stare, half surprised, half resigned. I know that look. I figured you pulled something like this, but still. Sorry, I should have checked up on you much earlier. You're pale and you're shaking. You must be really cold, Come on downstairs, I'll get some hot cocoa going. It'll put the color back in your cheeks. Huh, he's right, I am shivering. My fingers and toes, all stiff, all nerveless. But that's not because they're cold. I can feel it inside me. Blackiris. We'll talk more downstairs, I promise. Oh, and I also promise that I won't tell Irina a thing. Okay, good. I nod and follow him downstairs. The mug is piping hot. Warms my hands right up. I can feel them again. I take a sip. It's sweet. I can feel it. I can feel it spreading inside of me. Blackiris hasn't said a thing. Not ever since we came downstairs. He's waiting for me to make my move. Guess what? Now that I'm all warm, I'm starting to feel miserable. All of a sudden. I'm so sorry, Blackiris. About what? About everything, silly. I kept you up. I forced you to do stuff. I've gotten you in trouble. I'm no help at all. Do you really need to make a girl say it? This sucks. He stares at me, glacially, for a second, then he sighs. La, you know, it's commendable to treat others well. It really is. But if you go so overboard that you end up like this, you just end up hurting the very people you want to help. Right. So you should take care of yourself first. You shouldn't be ashamed to be a little more selfish. I got that a lot. From Pops. I remember how sad he looked whenever he said that. I could never understand. Why? All I could tell that it hurt him. That just made me want to apologize to him over and over. And that hurt him even more. I know that now. I'm plenty selfish, trust me. I smile. Or I try. Blackiris, well, he just smiles back, in his vague manner, and shakes his head. Not a chance. You don't say? I do say. Oh, really? Then I guess I'll have to become even more selfish. Make all sorts of trouble for you. Do you want that? I try smiling again. This time it comes out, and Blackiris follows suit. Okay, the blues are gone, for now. The stove's going. It's really warm in here. Blackiris always sleeps here, but I never see him do it with the stove going, which means this is so special. Also, I've never gotten to stay up this late. It's quiet. Too quiet. 8th Street is pretty calm even at high noon, but now that it's midnight, the silence is deafening. Dark out, and cold too, but it's bright in here, and warm, so warm. I'm happy to be in this bright room, this warm room, drinking hot cocoa, with Blackiris. Well, not quite. Remember, Blackiris doesn't like sweets, so he's drinking coffee instead, black. Is he pulling an all-nighter or something? I wouldn't be able to sleep after that. Oh, La? I've been meaning to ask about this ever since you came down. What's up with that? That? What does he mean? I have to ask again. He starts to say something, then he stops. He reaches out, brushes my hair, gently, where the ribbons are. Eek! That. What's up with that? Blackiris strokes my hair again. Feels so weird. Makes me want to retreat into myself. Not unpleasant, still ticklish. So he's found a new way to torture me. Oh, Ilya did my hair for me. You like? I like. Very, very cute. Very cute, very cute. But he sounds like the cat who ate the canary. Should I be happy? Should I be mad? I'm so confused. And he just starts laughing. So he was teasing me. Off to bed with you now. Otherwise you'll be in no condition to send Ilya off tomorrow, and that won't do now, will it now? Okay. The sofa's all ready for you. You're taking it. No ifs, ands, or buts, okay? Okay. I've already made so much trouble for him. I'm in no position to argue. But if I take the sofa, where's Blackiris going to sleep? I'll be sleeping over there. He points at the kitchen table. So he'll be sleeping in a chair. Bad for posture. Or something. I lie on the sofa. Comfy. Tucked in. Buried in blankets. Blackiris puts out the fire as he leaves the room. And my mind starts racing again. What is wrong with me today? Only kids are afraid of the dark, right? I wonder, is Blackiris still here with me? Blackiris? His answer comes from a long way. Well, the kitchen. What is it? Ilya says... Yeah, that bugs me. Ilya thinks I talk funny. I should ask Blackiris too. But how? And what exactly am I going to say? Well, now what? Never mind. No, finish your thought. It's nothing, I swear. Sorry about that. Let's just go to sleep. I'm going to ramble on this way with bad thoughts. Better just end it. How long have I been asleep? I'm hearing things. Weird things. I open my eyes. I prick up my ears. These sounds, they're coming from the front door, and now up the stairs. This is scary. I can feel it. I'm bunching up the blankets. I can't help it. Somebody's breaking in and entering. The sounds track up the stairs, and then they disappear. I jump out of the sofa. Sure, I was scared before, but now it's gone. I'm more worried about upstairs, because Ilya's up there. And I don't care who the intruder is, he's not going to lay a finger on her. I won't let him. So I throw off the blanket and start running towards the stairs. Then something grabs me, holds me tight, traps me. Ah! Humph. I scream. Without thinking, a hand comes out of nowhere, clamps my mouth shut. I'm frozen in terror. Is this the end? La, quiet now, he whispers, close to my ears. All my strength leaves me right then. I feel dizzy. My knees are weak, like I'm going to flop on the floor. That passes. Now I'm annoyed. Very annoyed. Why do you have to scare me like that and gag me? Yes? Oh, right, sorry. He lets me go. Finally, I take a deep breath. I turn to him, but his eyes are elsewhere. He's looking out the window intently. What could it be? Curtains are still drawn. No, wait, there's something red. Red light. Why, that's... a fire? The house, is it on fire? Got to put it out. Wait, Illy's still upstairs. Blackiris, someone went up there, I heard. La, get a grip on yourself. Blackiris whispers. He's calm. Too calm. So calm it's maddening. And he's motioning for me to be quiet. But how? How does he expect me to do that? But I heard something just now. There's someone upstairs. Someone bad. We have to get Ilya out of there. She'll be fine. But... Blackiris stares at me for a second. Then he turns and looks out the window once more. It's snowing. The fire begins to die as we watch. I'm sure it's nothing. Come, let's go back to sleep now. Nothing? That's impossible. So, you say Ilya's in no danger? Fine, I believe you. But there's still that fire. Got to put it out. Blackiris sighs wearily, and finally he nods. Out the back door, into a world of snow. Colder than I thought. Snow's fierce. Wind's even more fierce. Ah, here's the blaze, or where it was. Only thin smoke and silent ash now. A thick strewn snow has seen to that. Wait, let's get closer. There's something else. Something pretty and colorful. Scraps of pastel-colored papers. Neat handwriting, just starting to burn. My arms and legs move by themselves. Now I'm at the burn site. Scooping up snow, frantic, quenching what fire remains. I comb through the sludge, even more frantic, but it's too late. Just blackened scraps. Nothing more. I'm kind of confused. So there was an actual fire. I thought she was getting arrested or something. I can hear Blackiris behind me, telling me to go back inside, telling me to go back to bed. But I can't do that, because there's something here, something I have to do. I gather up the burnt paper, every scrap. I cradle them, close to me, and finally I stand. So many envelopes, so many pretty colors, each one a letter, from a pen pal named Yesterday. If you take this gate, and keep going straight, you'll be able to leave this town. It's morning now. Blackiris has finished with Ilya, and now we've brought her to the 8th Street gate. All those who have undergone the Mnemonicide protocol to completion leave the town from here. Ilya just nods. She looks so blank, like she's walking in dreams or nightmares. She almost looks hypnotized. So that's what happens to treated duller patients. I'm told that it won't last. It'll be gone by the time she walks out of the gate. She'll go back to her life, without any psychic corrosion to weigh her down. Farewell, Ilya. Does she hear me? Is she ignoring me? I'll never know, but I have to say it. She's not even looking my way, but that's okay. We exchanged goodbyes a while ago, before her memories died. The inspection officer at the gate asked Ilya for her papers. She hands them over. Rook was true to his word. He got them to us by first light. Everything seems to be in order. Look, there he goes. He's opening the gate for her. Ilya walks out of the gate, out of town, out of our lives. The gate closes quickly, before she even disappears. The officer has seen to that. Shall we head on home? I nod, without a word. It's early morning here. The shops are still closed. It's quieter than ever. It's whiter than ever. We walk past two women. One of them is stumbling about, with that blank look. The same one that Ilya was wearing when I last saw her. So, she must be leaving as well. Makes sense. I've been told that most mnemonicides choose to discharge their patients at dawn. I stop for a bit, watching the two figures until they disappear into the snow. Feeling down? You know the answer to that already, don't you? I begin walking again, faster, so I can catch up with them. Our breaths paint frosty shadows across the morning sky. About Ilya, you think she'll find happiness? Perhaps she will. Blackiris, sorry, you're bad at lying. Perhaps I am. I'm still carrying those letters inside my coat, and I'm hugging them with all I've got, even though they're all charred. But when I hug them, I can feel them burning. Burning with her anger. Burning with her regret. Burning with her self-blame. None of these letters had ever been read. They were still sealed. They were consigned to the blaze. By Ilya, it has to be. Since every single one is addressed to her. How many hands had made these letters? At least two. One writes beautifully, neatly, carefully. Another writes plainlessly, artlessly, simply. And in the return address area, they intertwine and intersect. Letters from Ilya's family. The family she wanted so much to forget. Tens and thousands of letters. I'll never know. Maybe they really were mean. Maybe they really were cruel, just as Ilya claimed. Maybe times were tough. Maybe they were dirt poor. Maybe life was so hard that running away was the only way out. I'll never know. But this I do know. Her father isn't the person who ran away. She is. The thing she was running away from, it wasn't her memories of her father or of being poor. She was running from herself. And most likely she'll pay for that someday. I'm really not sure that it's possible to run away from yourself, not forever. Maybe, but I still hope that Ilya will find happiness after all. Blackiris smiles. That moment I finally see his smile, the kindest smile in the world. So, are we gonna go chapter 3? Oh yeah, looks like it. Chapter 3. Maybe? Or did it just end? Okay. Yep, chapter 3. I am going to stop here so I don't start a new chapter in the end of the video. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I don't know who we're going to next. Maybe back to Blackiris or maybe even Rook. I don't know. But yeah, thanks.